Why not? Live videos do well on Instagram?
That's what she said. Because I was like, I'm really...
On the CBS46 Instagram page?
Yeah.
Huh.
And...
Sure, why not?
Okay. Actually, we are at 21:22, so I can turn it over there too and then turn us back.
That's true.
Mic check, 1098-765-4321. Yasmina, mic check. You're welcome. Did he say when the paramedic...
We're starting at 21:22? I don't hear anything.
Hi everyone, Alicia Roberts. I'm in for Brittany Miller tonight with Mike Dunstan here.
Hey.
We're just about to start CBS46 News at 9 on Peachtree TV. We're about 2 minutes out from the set.
Can you talk
ready
to me?
To go here.
I don't hear anything.
He's trying to talk to you. Mike might be having an IFB issue. Nothing? They're talking to you. We listen to the producers in our earpiece here, and Mike's having a little audio trouble.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't hear anything.
All right, we'll go swap it. How's everybody doing tonight? Eric's coming out, Mike. I'm gonna flip you around here, everybody. Start. We have different numbers labeled on the floors,
I don't know if it's my
too.
IFB or I don't know.
Little different floor positions here.
This is CBS 46 News at 9 on Peachtree TV. Getting results.
Tonight, investigators are offering extra money to find a group of smash and grab burglars who got away with more than 20 guns.
Bullets fly in a deadly gun battle. The victim shot dead with his hands up.
Oh, it's on the road! It knocked a semi over in the road in front of us.
Twisters tearing across our country and why there might be more to come.
A cheap shot on the Terminator, how Arnold Schwarzenegger's responding tonight.
Also why it's not all fun and games at SunTrust Park for the fans who wait for rideshare drivers. Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining us for the Saturday edition of CBS 46 News at 9. I'm Mike Dunstan.
Good to have you with us. I'm Alicia Roberts in for Brittany Miller. First at 9, thieves steal dozens of guns using a stolen vehicle in a brazen smash and grab. Tonight, a Metro Atlanta Police Department and the ATF are offering a reward.
Yeah, you see the wild video right here. A similar burglary happened at a Loganville gun store. CBS 46's Yasmina Austin live at the Loganville Police Department where they're investigating whether the two crimes are related. Yasmina?
Well, Mike and Alicia, it happened in Athens and in Loganville. The suspects took stolen cars, drove them through the two gun stores, stole several guns, and then took off in a getaway car. Well, both of those stores caught this all on surveillance.
It's almost like your neighbor, you know.
What happened next to this Loganville butcher shop was disturbing to those working here.
It was surprising that close to our business, so. But it happens. That's just the way the country we're living in now.
Police say a stolen car was used to break the storefront of X3 Firearms. Video shows a man getting out and stealing several guns. Then he vanished in a getaway car.
And I thought it was just brazen that they would be that bold to drive a stolen car, into a building and steal guns from them.
Those at X3 Firearms didn't want to speak on camera, but say they want those responsible to be caught. They shared this footage with us. The incident coming as a shock to those in the shopping center.
You never know what they could sell them and go commit more crime. It's just never ending what they can do with them. So that's the scary part to me, because you just never know where they're going to wind up, because they probably would never find all of them.
Then, almost 40 miles away, the same thing happened around the same time. Athens Clark County Police say a stolen car was used to drive through the front of the Athens Gun Club, and several suspects stole over 20 guns. Here, too, a getaway car was waiting. Athens and Loganville police are investigating to see if the two are related. Meanwhile, employees in the Faith's Crossing shopping center are seeing more police patrol.
You can feel the presence because they're up on 78 and around here. So.
And now the ATF and Athens Crime Stoppers are offering a reward up to $6,000 for information leading to arrests. We'll keep you updated on this story. For now, live in Loganville, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
And we had a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, but most of us did stay dry today, and it was extremely hot outside. In fact, it was our second warmest day that we've seen so far this year, topping out 87 degrees in Atlanta. We're quiet right now on satellite and radar, but it's going to be the same story tomorrow, that we see a few of those showers and thunderstorms that pop up. They bubble up in the heat of the day, and then they start to fizzle out once the sun goes down. We have a beautiful view right now of Lake Lanier with the moon over Lake Lanier on our CBS 46 pinpoint camera network. It's still pretty mild outside right now. 81 in Atlanta, 80 in Marietta, 77 in Lawrenceville, and 80 right now in Athens. Through the overnight hours, only falling down into the 60s. We have a very warm summer-like pattern coming our way as we head into the upcoming week with a lot of heat and a lot of humidity. I'll show you just how high those temperatures will soar in just a few minutes. Mike?
All right, thank you, Molly. In North Georgia tonight, investigators in Rome do not have many clues after somebody shot a woman in the chest. Somebody called police about a car in a ditch along Shoreline Drive. Officers located the driver, Kiana Tiara Harper, bleeding at a nearby home. Medics took her to the hospital where at last check she was in critical condition. Tonight, investigators are still searching for a possible shooter. Tonight, DeKalb County Police are looking for the person who shot a security guard outside the sports bar in Stone Mountain early yesterday morning. Police say one round hit the guard's bulletproof vest, and thankfully it did not pierce his body. Investigators say somebody shot the security guard after he escorted a man out after a fight.
Covering Gwinnett County, police are now looking for a man they say committed 15 crimes in 3 days. Take a look. Doorbell video shows him trying to break into a parked car, and you can visibly see he's carrying a gun in his waistband. Police believe he's breaking into cars or stealing them in Dacula, Buford, and Lawrenceville. If you see this man, officials say don't approach him and call 911.
Tonight, a crime alert in Atlanta after a gun battle that left a man dead.
Yeah, this all happened overnight outside a Southwest Atlanta apartment complex on University Avenue. CBS 46 reporter Melissa Stern spoke with witnesses.
When police arrived, they found a man lying on the sidewalk in front of this apartment complex called Capitol View Apartments.
I just got home seeing all the police out here.
Neighbors say bullet holes riddled the doors and walls.
There's 93 shots through the house, you see what I'm saying? And all shell casing picked up, you see what I'm saying?
According to police, the man was shot in the chest. We're told there was a gun battle between the victim and a group. Police say they do not know if they knew each other.
I seen the man shooting, and I seen the man lift his hands up. It was heartbreaking. It's just sad.
Police have not released his identity, but say he is in his late 20s. Grady EMS responded, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Several witnesses were interviewed at police headquarters.
We here to live. At the end of the day, we all got to go someday. We just here to live.
The investigation is ongoing. Melissa Stern, CBS 46 News.
Some kids in Atlanta are celebrating tonight after winning prepaid phones for 1 year. It was the ultimate prize at the At Promise Field Day today. The event is a way for kids to meet and interact with police officers. Besides all the prizes, kids got a chance to dance with Hawks cheerleaders and their mascot. NFL star and Atlanta native Brandon Chubb, as well as Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, also made an appearance.
Tonight, an update on former President Jimmy Carter after his hip replacement surgery. He fractured his hip earlier this week while getting ready for a turkey hunt. A statement from the Carter Center says even though he's progressing well, he underestimated the amount of time he'd need to recover. Therefore, he will not be teaching his Sunday school class tomorrow. President Carter's niece, though, Kim Fuller, will teach instead.
The Fulton County DA says they've seized a well-known drug house. 730 Dill Avenue also has a significant history of other related crimes. Neighbors say they've been plagued by the house. They've called police to the home 89 times. 3 years ago, 48-year-old Vincent Sanders was murdered there. The plan now is to rehabilitate that house. An Atlanta police officer will live there for a short time. Then the home will be sold to a low-income family.
For the first time in Atlanta's history today, the city hosted a conference on metastatic breast cancer. Metastatic breast cancer is a cancer that's spread beyond the breast to other organs in the body. Today, doctors, medical professionals, and researchers and patients also gathered to share information and to offer support.
And as we say, it takes a village to solve a problem. And it's important to maintain this. One is the communication between different stakeholders for basic science to understand what is at stake, what's the important questions that matter to the patients.
Breast cancer, by the way, is the most common form of cancer diagnosed here in Georgia. And no sleeping in today for these hundreds of folks who took part in the Atlanta Kidney Walk. About 2,000 people walked between 1 and 3 miles to raise awareness about kidney disease. The National Kidney Foundation says Georgia is #1 for kidney disease. It forces patients to undergo dialysis or have to wait for a transplant. Today, the walk raised $250,000, or $250,000. Organizers say it's the biggest event they've ever had here in Atlanta. Congrats.
Yeah, way to go there. And when many of us think about the Salvation Army, hey, you probably automatically think of the nonprofit's Red Kettle Drive during the holiday season, right? But the organization's work, it is year-round. Today, I had the honor of hosting the Salvation Army's 5th annual Kettle KRUSH 5K. Dozens of runners and walkers woke up early to take part. One participant I met, his name is Bob Dawson. He turns 80 in just a few days, and he told me he began getting into shape just a few years ago, and he's never felt better. Bob also knows firsthand the kind of work the Salvation Army does.
My second race for the Salvation Army, I was privileged to be on the board of the Salvation Army in Monroe, Louisiana, and I got to know what they really did, and they do everything. They don't care who you are, they just take care of you.
The need is great. The Salvation Army helped more than 50,000 people last year. The Kettle KRUSH, organized by the Salvation Army's Women's Auxiliary, their goal to raise awareness for issues facing Metro Atlanta, including poverty, sex trafficking, as well as supporting veterans and youth enrichment.
And good job, Mr. Bob there. Check out what somebody spotted swimming across Lake Lanier this afternoon. Cole Loff, a member of a boating club at Lake Lanier, recorded this video of a black bear just calmly paddling there in the water. This was near Dawsonville Highway 53 bridge. The guy who shot the video says it appeared to be a pretty big cub. He might have just needed to cool off because, Molly says it was hot.
It was a hot day outside.
Hey, boo-boo.
Good exercise.
That's right. Well, up next, things were really spinning out of control.
Window's done.
Yeah, up next, we take you up close and personal with a monster tornado, and it is just one of many.
And tonight we're fighting for our vets. When one is denied benefits, a CBS 46 viewer steps up to help in a very big way.
And coming up later, a smelly situation prompts a call to Better Call Harry, the warning for renters about a company of which Harry has become all too familiar with. Molly.
Well, whether you're ready or not to see the 90s, we're actually going to see quite a few days in the 90s by the time we get to next week. Plus, I'll show you what's in store for your Sunday forecast with a chance of a few thunderstorms. It's right after the break. Stay with us.
You're watching CBS 46 News, getting results.
From what I've heard,
Make sure to
a big
tune in.
party
We're going to get
on the
back
big
to work
boys.
here. Got lots of
Partying, sex, and drinking.
Welcome back. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources held its annual Keeping Georgia Wild Day today. Families got a chance to try out archery, see wildlife demonstrations, and take mini boat rides. It all took place at the Charlie Elliott Wildlife Center in Mansfield.
Well, CBS 46 is fighting for our veterans and getting results. And we first told you about CHARMAINE COMSTOCK Price a few weeks ago.
Yeah, her Social Security benefits were being garnished by the VA to pay for her prescription copays. But today, our CBS 46's Bobeth Yates has a very positive update.
The story aired and one of our business owners stepped up. They sent me this check and we're about to hand deliver it and give this veteran a big surprise because what is being garnished is being replenished with this check. Go ahead.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh, this is gonna help so.
CHARMAINE Comstock Price broke down in tears as she received a generous donation from a CBS 46 viewer. The business owner prefers to remain anonymous, but told us veterans should not have to choose between a roof over their head and their medication. So he sent a $300 check for Price, whose only source of income is her $1,400 a month Social Security benefit, which was being garnished by more than $200 to pay for her VA medication copay.
Thank you so much.
Why are you crying?
I'm happy I can get some things caught up. I can get some real food in the house, some more food, just to keep me going until I finally get my checks.
But the generous donation isn't the only surprise. After the story aired, Price received a letter from the VA stating that they are waiving the majority of the copay balance still outstanding on her account.
They've written off everything but $58. So you guys did an amazing job. So thank you so much.
Bobeth Yates, CBS 46 News.